Hey guys, so this is part one of my four video series, or my four videos that I'm gonna do over, I guess just like summing up the rest. Like I'd say if you wanted to watch this, for some reason, for like the experience of someone, of a high schooler slash almost college student, during the coronavirus break time, I would probably only watch like this video to the last one, the next four videos or next three videos after this one and this one. So yeah, today is Saturday, May 2nd. And today I'm going to be talking about just kind of how it happened, what like how it went down as a retrospective, basically. So I'd say it really started from mm, I don't hold on, let me it started somewhere in March, I would say. And basically at school, it was just um, like we started hearing about the coronavirus, and it was like a little scary. It wasn't that bad, um, but it was just like we hear about this thing that's like, or, yeah, we hear about this thing, and it's just this scary virus that's popping up in China, and they have to quarantine off the city. That's all it started off whenever it became like a big news to the like global extent that it eventually became. Um, so yeah, and our physics teacher was a microbiologist, so obviously he was pretty interested in it, and so we were reading a little bit articles about it. A lot of it I already heard, but it was still interesting stuff because it was just kind of just this thing at the time. Um, and then slowly it kind of it got to it got to be like this big thing that it eventually became because it started talking about coming out of China, and it started showing up in other places. And then, eventually we heard about it in the US, and that was kind of scary. And then we had a couple cases in the US, and then we had a case in Tennessee, and that's where I live, so that was a little more scary. And then there was a case in Rutherford County, which is where I live or where I go to school. So, you know, we were like, well, if everyone else is out of school for the coronavirus, why aren't we? So, come around the end of the week, and we are let out of school. Um, but that time it was only a week. They thought maybe it would blow over, but that was like one day they thought that. Um, I actually found it funny because I remember there's a text from the Remind that said we're out for 1 week. Um, Yay, basically, which is hilarious now because I don't think anyone would think that at this point, even though it has been a month out from school. I don't think most people are enjoying that. I think that'd be safe to say. Um, but yeah, it it got. I assume everyone knows now, but it got to the point where we've been out for um a month. Um, I mean, and we're out for the rest of the year. Like, I'd say that would be the biggest thing that sucked is like, you know, it's not like we got to say goodbye to all of our teachers. We thought we were out for a week. It was just here, oh, we're out for a week. That's cool. Um, you guys aren't coming back. We don't even know if you're having graduation. That was the biggest thing is like if I was a junior during this time, this would be like, okay, cool. I'm out for the whole rest of the year, and I get free 100s in all my classes, or free grades for all my classes. I don't even have to do any schoolwork. Like, that's great. But it's really unfortunate being a senior because of those reasons. But it's also, there's no other, hopefully, no other seniors that's going to be able to say that they went through this. So I'd say that's at least interesting, if not a plus. So yeah, and then up until this point, it's really just been really hard with college stuff and um, hard sticking on to my grades. But yeah, I'd say that's how I describe the coronavirus coming up or the COVID-19 virus. So yeah,